Hi friends, in this video we will talk about three very important tools that you will use in almost every Alteryx workflow that you are going to design. And those three tools are Formula Tool, Filter Tool and Summarize Tool. So let's get started and learn how these tools are used in Alteryx workflow. So at first we will import the file that we will require to work on. So First we'll insert the import data tool. We'll navigate to the file that we require. For example, here I have the sample superstore file that we will use as an input. We have different sheets, but for this example we will use the order sheet. And what all we have in order sheet? We have row ID, order date, sheet date. Now let's add the formula tool and try to prepare the data. So after inserting the formula tool, either we can add a new column or modify an existing column. So here these are the columns that we already have in the data that we inserted. So here we will add a new column. For example, let's call it country. And if we want that country column just to show a static value, for example, we will say it should show United States of America. So this country column will show United States of America for all the rows. Or else if we want to modify the existing column, for example, there is one column that says country and region. We will select that and we will select the same. Then whatever value in this field is there, it will overwrite and it will just show United States of America for all the rows for that field. We don't want that right now, and we want the country region to show whatever is existing in the source data. So we will delete this one. We will add another column and here we will rename it as day plus date. So in this column, if we click here, it will show what all fields are there. So we will select the order date here and we want to format it, and we want to add the day like Monday, Tuesday, etc. along with this date. So we are creating another column that will take the date from this field, order date, and it will show in the result, it will show the date and along with it, it should show the day. So what is the formula for that? So date time format we selected the field, and now here we have to enter one specifier. And what are the different specifier for date function? Here we have all these different specifier and this is the expected result. If we use %a, it will give us abbreviated weekday name like MON for Monday, TUE for Tuesday, etc. If we use capital A, it will show us the full weekday. So in this example, we will want %a, we want to see the full weekday. Then we also want the year to show as a full 4-digit year. Then we will also want the abbreviated month name, suppose September, SCP for September, OCT for October, etc. Then we want the day of the month. So let's go back and use these 4 specifiers. So here the first one we will use is for the full weekday. Then we will want the year, then we want the month, then we want the day, and we will close. And now we will insert the filter tool, and now here we will enter condition. So here if we want just one condition, so this basic filter option we can use. For example, we will say city equals and some city name. So what are the city names that we have? So we have Henderson, Los Angeles, Concord, Seattle, Madison, etc. So any city name that we can enter in the basic filter field. But we want a custom, we want to use the custom filter where we can use multiple conditions. So let's say we want the city to be, we'll say city is Concord, and we'll say, now we will add another condition, and for example we'll say segment, and segment should be, so let's see what all segments we have. Under segment we have consumer, corporate, home office, consumer. So let's take segment as consumer, and let's add another condition. Let's take category as, so as we type category, the field is there, so it will pop up, it will show up, and we can just click on tab and it will select category as, we see technology is one category. This technology should be part of this group, then only it will show some result, otherwise it will not show any result. So now let's see, the filter conditions are entered. Now let's run the workflow, and this T is for true if the condition is true, and this is for false. And this is the input anchor, these are the output, two output anchors. This is the input anchor for formula tool, this is the output anchor. Either we can see when we click on this input anchor, it will show how the data has entered the formula tool, and here if we clicked on this output anchor, it will show how the data was processed and what was the result after this formula tool is executed. So now how the result has entered to the filter tool, and what is the true condition? Nothing. And what is false? Rest all will false. So our condition that we wrote, city is Concord, segment is consumer, and category is technology, is not true for any record. So now let's change this. Let's delete this one condition, and let's rerun the workflow. And now if we'll check, we'll find, so this condition is true, Concord. So in Concord city there are many segments that are consumer, but in Concord city under segment consumer there was no technology, that's why we didn't see any result. So now let's add this summarize tool, and add this action in this. So we want to see under city, we'll select city, and here we'll choose one action, so we'll group by, and then we will see the count of this segment, how many consumers were there. So we will say count, and now we'll stop and we will rerun the workflow. And if we click on this output anchor, it will show us the result here. Now let's see how the new fields that we created using the formula tool look like. So here is the original data, and we have column till profit here, and this is how I entered the formula tool. And after executing the formula, so these are the new fields that we created using the formula tool. The country and the static value is United States of America. It is showing for all the rows. And the day plus date, day is the abbreviated, the full date format we use for percentage capital A, and the year in 4 digit, and the abbreviated month and the date. And here we have the complete rows, and after the filter is applied for true value, these many rows are showing. While creating a new field, we can also refer or call out the fields that we created above this expression window here, but we cannot refer to a field that is not created yet. For example, here if I call out country, if country equals to United States of America, then true, else false. So let's call this as test. So this is how the formula. So we can also move these fields up and down by just clicking on them, and we can move it up, or we can also move them down. If we don't want them, we can delete them from here, but here I moved it to the top. So but the country field is being created here after this. So let's see what happens. So now we are seeing this error because in the order of creating this field, so here this field is not yet created, but when we are dragging it below this field to the bottom, let's see here, now we'll not see this error. This error is gone. If you want to know what all functions are available in the formula tool, we can click inside this expression window and select Control Spacebar, and it will show all the functions that are available. Then we can mouse over and see a brief description of that function. So these are some of the ways these tools, formula tool, filter tool, and summarize tool can be used while creating the workflow in Alteryx. And as you become more experienced, you will explore more and more better ways to use these tools while designing your workflow. Thanks for watching, friends.